You know, when I thought, let's record Mejiro Ryan Run, it can't go absolutely terribly, can it? And then the first two runs have been nothing short of disaster. So let's see how a third does with a little bit of a different inspiration. How much? Yeah. Okay. Shall we just get right to it then? This is a Measure Orion that is meant to be my backliner for CM15. Since I have been all ready for CM14, I decided, let's get a little ahead of CM15 so I can have a little fun chasing some higher stats, if you get my drift. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a fantastic Sunday, May 31st. It is the most marvelous of Sundays, since today is Marvelous Sunday's birthday, and I hope that wherever he is watching us from above, he is enjoying a lot of carrots. Anyway, so yesterday was the Japanese Derby. That was fun. Love Chen was able to do it and set themselves up with a date with history in Kyoto, as they will be able to chase the Triple Crown. We already have the Spring Triple Crown being chased by Claude Denor. And then I don't know if the Dirt Triple Crown can be chased, and we also haven't got Autumn yet, so we don't know if the Autumn Triple Crown will be chased, but there's a lot of triples in the Japanese horse racing scene this year. And it's kind of exciting. Ramp up! I like to ramp up in things, and by that I mean ramp up in my blood pressure. There we go. I love how I just clicked that with no hesitation. Like, no fear, just click and go. Look at her ears. No hesitation. I really don't need unyielding spirits, so I'll take the skill points. Okay, that is a hesitation. We could just rest. There is no point in forcing anything there. We're not getting a lot of wood clicks. We are getting our friendship values up at least, so that is good. Get some energy back. That is nice. Okay, finally a good wood click. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll take the speed. I worry about the speed here. I'm not worried about the power. That's really not the greatest of wood clicks, but I'll take it. Ganbaremasu. Alright, Ryan. Go win the race. Boom! And we got our first victory. Our make debut race has been completed. Let us see what we could do after that. Time for Ryan to pump some iron. Alright, first shop. Let's get some good luck. Not really greatest luck. But we will at least make the most of it. Slap the horn. Is there anything here that is worth it outside of that? No, not really, so we will just click that. I don't think I really need the 30 energy. I'll just take the 10. Alright, I think here I need to get Fine Mo up a bit. I'll take the energy. Thank you, Marvy. Look at Marvy helping me on her birthday. What a good little girl she is. Fine Mo gets a little bit of friendship. The Mejiro sisters torture each other. Oh, fuck off. And we got anything with Akikawa. That's funny. Anyway, first race, Satan's race. It's up against Bourbon. Which means she's a front runner. I should easily win this. Wow, Bourbon couldn't even beat Maiden, Charm, and Dispatcher. Dispatcher dispatches Bourbon. Hey, Long Caravan. Some of the NPC horse names are great. Ooh, got some good stuff there. Alright, scroll down, grab the energy, grab that, and grab that. I'll use the energy. Actually, we don't think we need to race that. I'll take Shinkle. I am okay with that. A heartfelt promise. That increases guts. She goes crazy. We'll do this. Glug, glug, glug. Alright, so we need one. That is a perfect one. Okay, the friendships look pretty good. As much as I would... Wait a minute. No, I'll take the energy. In this case, I really don't need Cloudy Days as much as I would in the other ones. But what I do need is races. So let's go to the Saudi Royal Cup. Ichiban. Atta girl, Ryan. Hey, you beat your sister. In real life, wasn't Dober Ryan's child? Let me check. Mejiro Ryan. Yeah, Dober was a child of Ryan. Oh, and so was Bright. Yeah, Oh, Ryan lived a long time. Holy crap. Yeah, all the way up to 28. What a strong horse this was. Yeah, with the way the game is, I always forget what Mejiro horses were siblings. But yeah, Ryan was the father of both Dober and Bright. Alright, go have some carrots. You know, for a while I thought those were fish. Wow, none again. That is not the greatest. I would much rather not risk it here, so I am going to use the no failure. Get the happiness up a bit. And push some things there. Skill points up. Always like more skill points. Normally I would take the speed, but considering I want the energy, need the energy to maybe sneak into training. Ah, dude, they are not showing up. I'll take the wit training just to increase my wit training. I will take non-standard distance. Dude, they are not showing up to wit trainings. That is a little annoying. But we do have the major stats we want above 300 almost. Wit is almost certainly going to be above 300 by the start of the classic here. Alrighty. So, let's move on to the two G1s. First up, the Asahi High. Again, I'll take more energy. If you're wondering why I took energy there, it's in large part because I don't want my energy to be so low that it causes race fatigue. Because for those of you who don't know by now, it doesn't matter if you run 3 races in a row. If you race with low energy, the lower the energy, the higher the chance of race fatigue. And I would like to keep my mood great heading into the start of the classic year, which means win this race. Ba-da-ba! Yeah, let's go. Atta girl. Ooh, masterwork. We'll be able to pick that up at the end. I'll grab that. Alrighty, let's end the junior year on a high note. Let's go, Ryan! Let's go, Ryan! Let's go, Ryan! You know, I giggled a bit when I learned that Mejiro Ryan got the Ryan name from world-famous baseball player Nolan Ryan. That was funny to me. I was like, oh, that is a definitely interesting naming choice to go with Nolan Ryan. Granted, Japan has always been into baseball, so it isn't too shocking that they would know of Nolan Ryan. I just find it funny that, of all things, it's that. Anyway, we had a good junior year. Stats are in a good place. I can live without no Nimble Navigator, by the way. So, all I really want is Medium S. That's really it. Oh, hey, Akuno. This should be some stamina, right? Ooh, 15 stamina. Nice. Alrighty. We are going to get that because we do need that. And then we'll grab a hammer, and then we'll grab even more energy. So we'll pump those in, give it a little bit of energy, and hopefully find a good wit training. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? I'm just clicking this out of spite in this tense. Oh, wet conditions is actually pretty fucking useful, since that is a stamina increase, so I will take it. Girls? Are you kidding me? Where are you? Why are you all on guts? I don't care. I am training wit. Watch them show up to wit now. I'm gonna wonder at least. I don't know if that's really worth a click. We'll take the race. If you're wondering why I'm clicking wit with nobody on there, it's because the friendship values are high enough that I can get away with some clicks like that. I think the only one who isn't at friendship training is Finemo, ironically. Alright, let's go LS. Nice. Alright, let's take a look. Is it Finemo? Yeah, it is Finemo. Alright, stats aren't in the greatest spot in terms of, like, after this. I would love to get a good training in. They are not showing up to wit at all. That is irritating. I love how we got the Shinko Windy proc, right? The one where Shinko looks like that. But then we get a nice nature hint. That's just funny to me. And I think that is enough. So we got another Master Cleat. Let me guess, they're all... Where? I am surprised at how much of a struggle it is for them to appear on wit. Like, holy moly. I did not think they would be struggling that much. Nice win. Sends us to the Satsuki show. Was that NPC horse named Popokabuga? Ooh, yes, we got a corner skill. Alrighty. We got so many medium sparks from Dober. Let's see medium S. And that was a terrible inspiration. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? Of course we won't get Medium S this one, but get Medium S on the run from hell, which was the last run. That's what's going to happen, right? Ugh. Alright, so, we're going to get those 2 skills. We're going to scroll down. And they're really... Okay, I think that's worth it to get. So we have got 3 skills. We should be able to win here, right? Like, our stats aren't flawless, but we should be able to win here, right? There you go. Good job, Ryan. Oh, you beat Fujin. And we got another Etsuko's great coverage, and we got a happiness cupcake. Ooh. Yes! Okay, awesome! That is a really, really good turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, we might actually be able to turn this into something even without Medium S. Medium S, of course, we really want, but like, what am I doing? Good God! It's like they're purposely avoiding wit. Oh my goodness. Alright, that should push Finemo over. Yes, it does. Okay, so I do not have to worry about friendships on the main 4. I'll take a little extra stamina just because we will need it. We have 3 hammers. And we have a minimum of 3 races. Bang! Nice muscle. Look at this smile. Ooh, we got another masterwork. I'll take the speed. Get all of those. Bam! Alrighty, things are looking good. The Medium S would have been nice, but we do have 1 more inspiration, and if the stats are good enough, I'll live without the Medium S. And we might actually be walking into that area of the stats are good enough. And another cupcake. Banger. Definitely we'll get another cupcake. It's always good to have a good amount of cupcakes on. So now we will run this, and then we will make a decision if we run the Takaruzuna based on how many energy things are in the shop, if any. If there are some, we'll run it. If there aren't some, we won't. Nice muscle. Congratulations, Ryan. I wish Speed Eater wasn't a mild skill. Abracadabra! There are no things in there, which means we hit the rest button. Alrighty. Really isn't much in here that I desperately need, so I will click those. I will feed Ryan a cupcake. And we will... Oh, I didn't realize we have no megaphones. Okay, we will take this one. So that's not great, but we still should be able to turn this into a... Okay, maybe not. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna click this. Much better. Alright, the bounces are decent, at least. Okay, we're gonna end off with a decent speed training. So 3 stats to 500 and 1 stat to nearly 500. That isn't bad. Nice. Is Crazy in Love still meant to be still in love, or love's only you? I actually would love to find a video for Uma Musume that showcases what NPC horse was meant to represent another a horse that wasn't put in yet. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing. Alrighty, we'll run the Saint like Kynan. Nice. Ooh, another Edsco. And another thing that... Well, no, we got non-standard distance. Nice. Love that the stamina's going up. Want the berry cupcake. Want the masterwork cleat, and that's about it. Okay, how do we get out of this one is the question. Honestly, like that isn't worth risking. A winning vocalist, you say? None of these really give me anything, so I'm just gonna take the stat I want, which is speed. Alrighty. Let's go win a triple crown. Let's do what Love Chen may do in October. No, not that one! This one. God damn it. I think my stamina might be a little too low. Okay, like, you have the stats. Just because you're long as a bee doesn't mean you should be losing it like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are we really gonna have this run torpedoed by the Kika show like a majority of my runs recently? There's no reason for you to be losing this! None! There we go. Oh my goodness. Like, my stamina wasn't even that bad, for God's sakes. Hey, on your left, an acceleration that really isn't worth it. Alright, able to grab those, which is important. We do still have a clock, which is nice, even though I think I have should not have had to waste that many clocks on the Kika show. Nice, Masaru! God, you were adorable in a way I didn't anticipate, Ryan. Oh, nice, we got some kale juice. And we got medium straightaways, which is always welcome. I don't take that. Arigatou gozaimasu! Of course we're gonna race. Of course we're gonna run. Of course we're gonna win. Like, looking at my sparks, right? Like, This is just like spark. The fact that I didn't get anything on that first inspiration kind of pissed me off. But it is what it is. Like, we have 9. I'll take the guts because it's always good to fill guts. We have 9 medium sparks. I feel like there's no way I shouldn't get me. I am setting myself up for failure. Let's be real here. Alright. I feel like I can take a race here. That's a rivalry race, but it's long. I think... no. It's a G2. We can accept losing it, especially against Saiyan. Hey, we got it. The Stayers Stakes, a 3,600 meter course. I don't mind that. Gets the mood back up at least. Alrighty, I'll grab you, and that'll be it. Alright, let's go win the Arima Kainen. Atta girl. Nice little boom. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's take a look at the stats heading into our senior year. Wow, I actually got Fast and Furious. Alright, those two are the most important there. And then we will grab these. We have a lot of cupcakes. Alright, let's just burn that one. Definitely do not want to race 6 times in a row. That is psychotic. We will take the speed training. Of course you get a mood down almost instantly after. Dun, dun, dun. I need a little bit of money, so I'm going to run the American JCC. And we are going to take the American JCC. Atta girl. Ooh, another cupcake. Alright, I'll take the extra energy, and I'll take the cupcake. We have 3 cupcakes. Alright, any worthwhile training? The answer, no. So, we are just gonna race again. Nice. Etsuko's great coverage. Love it. And we got a Kale Juice. Nice. Buy the Kale Juice, buy that. How many of those do I have? I have 3, so I'm not too worried. I'll buy the Skin Break one. Let's take the mile race. Nice. Oh, that's a lot. Race fatigue finally kicks in. I do need that. Alrighty, let's take a look at what I have option-wise. We'll do that for now. Yeah, I think that's a worthwhile stamina click. Alrighty. It's time to pull off a victory here in the Osaka High. Hello, Natty. Ha! Ha! Bronze Collector Natty! Oh god, Noriko's gonna kill me. Get bronze, Natty! God, Noriko's actually probably gonna kill me. Okay. Come on, I have 9 medium sparks. At least give me a better inspiration than the last one. That's all I ask, really. You know what? It's a better inspiration, at least. Alright, this is going to be the stat game. If I can make the stats work, I am taking this. Like, that's all I need to do. Now I just need to get the stats to work. That's it. Like, I can live without medium S if the stats are there. And I think there is a decent... not stupendous, decent chance there might be. Because, like, if the stats can work, then I can turn this into a monster. It's all about getting the stats to work. Again, I don't think I really want that, but maybe that'll be a skill late. Like, we're getting stuff there. Rising Dragon I definitely want for more speed. Again, I wish Speed Eater wasn't a mile focus skill. Granted, it's going to become not a mile focus skill because... oh, Gold Ship. I completely forgot the Summer Gold Ship is before the next CM. Okay, we'll definitely get Tail Held High. And I think that'll be it. Now the question here is, do I take the speed training or do I do something else? I'm going to take here. I need to make sure to stand in my hits. Now, how many attempts do I burn at this? Do I just... it's Super Creek, we're fucked. It's Super Creek, we're fucked. Oh, I was so right. Alrighty. Let's waste our last clock and watch us lose. Hi, Spring to No Show. Oh! Oh? Oh! Okay! Okay, Ryan, you proved me wrong. Good job. Alrighty, maybe the Spring Triple Crown is within our grasp. Alrighty. You know exactly what's about to happen, right? We're gonna lose the Victoria Mile. Alright, let's scroll down. Is there anything worth it? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. We've had a decent amount of max energy things today, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 4 max energy ones. Alrighty. We have 2 artisan hammers. Let's slam them down and go lose the Victoria Mile. Hi, Hishi. Of course. Like, I knew that was happening. The Victoria Mile and the Spring to No Show are the 2 G1s that just kick my ass. Alright, that is definitely worth the training. We will burn one of these because I would like to save as much energy as possible. So we will just go run one of these. Alright, we're at least at level 4. I don't think this has been a perfect training to say, but I do think this has a very reasonable shot to be a usable character. I think you want medium S, obviously, but we're going to have enough skills to make up for it. And I think if we could get, like, max speed, 1,000 power, and, like, 8 to 900 wit, definitely will be worth it. We could also get Radiant Star to help out with the stamina. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's hope we get a good summer training. Again, I think this is usable without medium S, as long as we hit, like, a good stat line. And we keep getting good corner skills. If you're wondering why I'm saying it's usable without, like, medium S, it's because it's a way to stop myself from burning out. Like, if I am playing consistently to chase the medium S, I'm gonna burn myself out. So, I focus on, like, what I can do, which also is shoot whoever decided this summer training. Come on! That's a little better, at least. Alrighty, so, decent speed to start out. Okay, that's disappointing. We are just Harikite towing all over this, let's see. That's a 3... hold a sec. That was me knocking on wood for what I was just about to say. Thank God. Okay, I just guess we get decent speed tradings. That's funny. I mean, we pretty much pushed our speed up to nearly 1,000. That's cool. I mean, I don't know if this stat is actually going to be great in the end, but we are trying. Like, I got my first 2 done pretty quickly. Like, I'm really proud of this guy. I'm really proud of my first UG Bourbon that I got the very next run after the last video I just uploaded. Like, I'm a little snake bit on trying to get, like, the final one. I'll grab you just to have you. Like, a little bit snake bitten on trying to get that final run. Just because it is a little difficult. Because we know what monster's coming back for CM15, and that monster is named Aguri Cap Christmas. And I kind of just didn't want to run another Dominator, if I'm going to be totally real. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Again, this is a pretty good training. I might be able to turn it into something useful. My signature race rare. I'll just take more speed. I need to make sure speed hits 1200 for this to be useful. Alright, scroll down. Do we need anything? We have enough megaphones. Don't want to click stamina. We'll click artisan, and then we'll click those two. And we'll just grab those. Alrighty, we'll do this, that, and that should allow us to hit the 800 wit. Hishani Gambaro. Okay, thank you. I'll take free 20 guts. You still scare me every single time you show up. Alright, can we win the Autumn Triple Crown now? We will start with the Spring to No Show. Nice, Masaru! Question will be again, can we win the Autumn Triple Crown? What in God's name am I looking at? Alrighty. It's been a somewhat quick run. I'll take more max energy, to be real. That's a lot of max energy. 5 of them. Alright, let's see if we can get the Queen Elizabeth Cup. Hi, Dober. Again, looks like we're going to be able to at least get to 800 wit, which is like my benchmark must get to every time. Ooh, more speed. Is that another max energy? I will actually cry laughing as it is. Take the speed. It is! Holy moly. Of course I'll use that. Alright, Japan Cup. Narita Top Road defeated. And I got a little bit of a revenge on Hishi. Look at the little smile. God, you're so adorable, Ryan. And do we avoid it? No. A grandkid get together. I will take the stamina and wit since the skill is absolutely meaningless to me. I will take the little bit of extra energy. Stamina isn't in the greatest of places, but I think we can at least make it up by getting Glittering Star. I mean, not Glittering Star. Of course, we get Sleep Deprived. And Radiant Star. So that should be able to make it up a bit. I don't think I need too much stamina. I think like 750, 800 is doable. Again, Ryan's not meant to be the winner of the next of the CM15. My main focuses are the UG Bourbon and the Saiyan Sky. Ooh, another cupcake. It's not like I need it. Home stretch haste. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, how are we going to turn this into what is hopefully an SS? Alright, I want to see. We got no cleats. That is a disaster. Oh no. Got that, got that. Okay, we're gonna have to make up a lot of extra things there because we didn't get a single cleat. That's a disaster. Oh god. Harikiteto! Alright, we'll just burn this one here. Like, we didn't get any cleats. All we had was the artisan. Alrighty, let's see what we can get here. Alright, so that's our last major stat boost. That's a little annoying if I'm going to be totally real. That is very annoying if I'm going to be totally real here. Maybe I just click this twice and hope for the best. Hajimemashou! I think it's 13, so 26, 36. Well, let's hope for a good click at the end. Oh, it is 16, so 16, 16 is 32, it's 42. I forgot just how much race bonus I had. So 42, we do this again. So 42, it's 32 at 31 at the end. Let's click. Might actually be just enough to get it to 800. Yeah, I think it actually is just enough to get it to 800. Nice, Masaru! So we ended up falling apart a little bit at the end, but let's see what this rank is. Again, I am okay taking this in if I can turn the skills into something. Alrighty, let's take a look at what we need. Alrighty. Non-standard distance, yes. We are double circling that. We want curvature. Because curvature is just unanimously good. Alright, and outside of that, I don't think there's anything else I can pick up when it comes to the greens. So we got curvature and all that. We will ignore ramp up for a bit. We'll grab Nimble Navigator. We'll grab Fast and Furious. We will grab Rising Dragon. We will grab Killer Tunes. Actually, we'll hold off on Rising Dragon for a minute. Medium straight away, not that bad. Late surge that. We'll double circle that. Click that. Click that. We'll grab Radiant Star. Yeah, we will get Rising Dragon. Alrighty. Let's see what this turns out to be. Bam. Alrighty, so it is an SS with 3-star medium. That actually isn't that bad. Ironically, my best Ryan, which says a lot. The question is this going to be usable? Like, I feel it's low enough that even with the fast learner, I don't think it's going to be that usable. Like, it's got... I clicked flashy landing for some reason. I really didn't mean to. Nah, I don't think it's usable, sadly. Which, you know, is alright. There's no reason for me to need everything to be usable. And we do have more than enough time before the next CM, since this one starts June 4th, so that is a Thursday. Yeah, so I wanted to just quickly check something, because I want to look at you. You were a Mayano I randomly trained. Yeah, you're definitely not useful. Yeah, I still think I am going to try with Ryan again, but it will be a next time thing, as I do think, like, this setup right here with this one is probably the best for it. And, like, it's going to be running this and running, of course, Natty. Question is there anything on such out since our stamina was a bit low? Like, this one feels like the only possible one to run. But, like, is there anyone else who would make sense, right? Like, you do give a little more speed. Let's take a look at what you have, right? So, like, you have that, like, maybe... Why are you marked? Oh, you're a 3-star. You do have some stamina. You don't have much, though. But you do have more stamina. And, like, that could be a benefit. Problem is, like, you have nothing when it comes to this. Yeah, I do think still the Mayano is the best bet just because of, like, we already got Ure Finale and whatnot, medium straightaways, late surger straightaways over there, there. But, like, it's just all of this. Like, most of this is completely usable to me. Late surger savvy, slickster, nimble nav, and all that. But, like, is it usable enough? Like, this might actually be more beneficial just because it's 3-star stamina. So, like, we got 9-star power, 6-star stamina. We were running low on stamina the last time. I think this might actually be the option. And again, it isn't like there isn't... But that means I am pretty reliant on hitting all of this. There is good stuff there. Yeah, I think this is what I will do next time. It gives me the Mile A. The Long B is just something I'm going to have to accept, but I think I can play around it more. Anyway, this was the first attempt at a mejiro Ryan. The next video might be another Ryan attempt. If not, it'll be the first of the upcoming Champions meet. See you then.